Oh, hi. Oh, are you gonna play with us tonight, Brian?
What'd you say?
I said, Brian, are you gonna play with us tonight?
You already know the answer.
Yes, I do.
That's the sound we all make.
What is this?
A poop bag carrier flashlight.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I usually poop in the toilet, though.
Now you got options.
I can study it in the dark.
Okay. Music's updating apparently, so give it a second. We'll get started.
Now connected to David's fire.
What are you gonna eat?
Throw more? You can throw more in there. Okay.
You're gonna say those
I
Who are you
didn't
missing?
realize that was-
You.
Huh?
You.
No, I'm here.
Probably.
Yeah, Eric, but was there anyone else? Jess.
I think Jess was saying she was gonna make it.
She's not gonna make it.
Oh, okay.
Little, those machines on it. The cheese and the stick on it. And then she put it back together. And then put this on.
Jess says, Keenan flying in on a falcon and all, konnichiwa bitches, had her chuckling. I don't think I said konnichiwa bitches. But
You
thought it.
I did. I like that you, did the party Google emote. That's a good one.
I like that one.
Before you ask, yes, I hit record. Now we're about to get started. All right, we're gonna get started in 1 minute. So 50 after. Did you put out all of them?
Not all.
I dig it.
Ready to put it in the dryer. We'll figure it out eventually.
We would hope so.
When he goes to take my clothes out of the washer.
You already moved my laundry. I was looking at it like, I don't know.
Ugh.
I looked up my kit. It's broken.
It should, it just seems like
It looks
it's,
like a rabbit kit.
yeah.
Trying to figure it out, but
Well, I figured out the post system.
screw it. So figure it out first. Yeah.
I don't know the rest, it's the only thing that's not figured out. Yes.
Okay, as soon as Christian's back, I guess we'll start. Yes, something was frying in the background. Melinda and her boyfriend are making dinner.
That's love. Couples who cook together, stay together. Dodge that one.
I dig the hat, Mike. I think you should wear that to work.
Yeah. Stranger things have gone on there.
All right, ready?
Oh,
Huh?
yeah.
Go.
Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome back. What?
No.
Just
Okay.
observing.
Okay. So, I think everybody's here that's going to be playing tonight, so cool. Let's see. Last time you were putting together your final preparation for marching towards what did I call it? The labyrinthine oubliette, the castle where Cato is, the stronghold of Clan Ura. And you then spent a week doing that march, which was covered in extensive and really awesome side stories that y'all did. In case you didn't get to see the last minute stuff that got added in today by your intrepid dungeon master, you have some allies that have joined you. It looks like Sid is here. Sid Garland, you knew he was going to be here, but he made some essentially walkie-talkies for you. They got about a two mile range. Made a whole bunch of them for you to hand out to the team and hand out to whoever's going to be commanding troops in the armies. Estinian is here. He's with the Ishgardians. Hien, Gosetsu, and Yugiri from Doma have arrived. They seem to want Clan Ura gone as well. And also to help out friends. And last but not least, traveling with Sid Garland was a familiar face, mostly, Aurelian, the brother of Sid, who seems to have a black smoky mist surrounding him. And mentioned that he talked about that whenever he talks about it, after the battle perhaps. Yeah. Have I missed anything so far? Anything important?
Nothing.
Know that Kevin is has arrived on the battlefield, donning his crazy large tower shield that's covered in.
You're not in the battlefield yet. You're
Okay. prep for the battlefield.
Kevin, get back here.
Yeah.
Hey, where is everyone? I thought we were supposed to be out here already.
You're about an hour from where you assume you're going to meet resistance.
Okay, well then just know that Kevin is donning a huge tower shield, adorned with scales. Yeah.
That's actually where we're going to start with Kevin, who's getting dressed up. No, he's getting prepared. There we go. Words are hard. Zoraljaw walks up to you and he tries to test your balance with both the shield and the sword in hand to make sure that you remain steady. Do you?
What was I doing at the time? If I knew he was there, yes.
And you had your tower shield.
Yeah.
Okay. He's basically testing to make sure that his lesson's stuck.
Oh, yeah. Hey, what do you think, master? I mean, teacher.
I think I have taught you all that I can teach you.
Yeah. I mean, there's always other things I guess I could learn, but couldn't have done it without you. I hope you'll watch me on the battlefield, and hey, if you want to go do some killing, that won't be too bad.
Roll a persuasion check.
I'm an amazing stat, but we are like master teacher. Shouldn't I get like advantage?
You do have advantage left over from your Christmas gift from me to you. Everybody has.
Oh, luckily I rolled a 17, so I'm not going to go for it.
17 total, or 17 plus your stat.
17 plus 0, so yeah, 17.
Okay.
That's a good roll.
Oh wait, persuasion. I lied. Plus 4. 17, so 21. I'm very charismatic.
I mean, you have a high. I would assume you have high charisma as a dark knight.
Yeah, plus 4.
Good.
Just so we are clear, I was assigned to you by my father to help you learn to wield large weapons simultaneously. I was not assigned to you to assist in combat.
No, not at all. I'm just saying, like, you've now accomplished your mission. You can go home. But, all that training, I think a good master would want to show me in battle, from time to time, what the student should be achieving. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Plus, come on, how long has it been since you actually got to fight something hard? Wait, I don't mean like that.
I'm training
What I mean is, a bunch of bad guys, it just might be fun. You don't gotta do it. But I'm just think of it as a gift, a parting gift from your student Kevin.
Very well. I will assist you in this offensive, but I will return to Duliola on the morrow.
Sounds good, master. And Kevin bows awkwardly because he still hasn't figured out exactly what is proper.
Yeah. Zoraljaw just kind of sighs and walks out of the tent.
Zoraljaw joins the Kev offensive.
The what offensive?
Kev offensive.
Oh god. Well, he is offensive.
Then I would go check on the. I'd go up to Ken. Wait, is this before? This is after we've walked through the town, right?
It's the following day.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna go try to find Kenji real quick.
I mean, I'm sure he's not hard to find.
Hey, Ken, I want to quickly check on you. I know what happened yesterday. It can't feel good. Just know I know what you're going through. I saw all my friends' family die from the beholder. I know it's not the same, but just know whatever it is, we're gonna stop him this time. He ain't gonna hurt no one no more.
Kevin, I appreciate that. And we are going to make sure he doesn't hurt anyone again. Thank you.
I usually take leads on these type of things, but since seems like everyone has more experience with battles of this scale and size, I'll be at your disposal. This shield, you hear clunk clunk, impenetrable. This sword, super fast.
Kevin, your might will be needed, I'm sure.
You just let me know where you want me. I'm gonna go check on everyone else, make sure everyone's up. I guess, yeah, let's go kill him.
There's a bit of a commotion among the camp. You just hear like a wave of soldiers crying, "Incoming! Incoming from the rear!"
Kevin looks down at his butt.
The rest of us with any sense turn to see what's coming behind the army.
Thank you. You see there's something moving at high speeds towards the camp from a good distance away. Like, you're at the top of a hill right now. It's at the bottom of the hill coming up, and it's kicking up mud and water from the saturated ground behind it. It's like making a cloud behind it. And it seems like it's something green, and it's and toothy, and it is charging your direction.
Can we make out what it is? Question mark? With a perception check?
Yeah, real perception check.
Oh, I gotta get out my dice for the first time in 4 sessions. Here we go!
Real? Oh, yeah. It's been a lot of RP, huh?
Nat 20. Let's go, dice! That is a 35.
I was about to mark it in the book, and then I remembered you guys are already at max, so...
We're at max.
Okay, it is a Marlboro.
Oh, god damn it. You suck.
It's the big toothy plant monster with tentacles. Let me find a picture.
I got you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get him a breath mint.
Why does he have bad breath? Oh.
Hey, are they the good guys or the bad guys?
Kenji's gonna start sprinting from the front of the army to the back of the army, and on the way there calling out, "Archers to the rear, aim, fire at that thing the second it's in your range."
Okay. Did you see the picture?
No.
No. It is moving at speed, and you can now see in its front tentacle, it's holding out in front of it. It seems to have somebody that it's holding hostage. Or at least trapped in its tentacle as it's charging towards you. It's now about a mile away.
And with the 35, we didn't know who that was or if they were alive.
Yeah, with the speed it was moving and all the stuff that it's kicking up, it's hard to tell.
That's fair.
Kevin's gonna kick on his boots. Hold on.
This is the time for the failure.
It's gonna happen one of
Kevin
these
blows
days.
up the entire camp.
Nope, we're good. 32. And he's gonna try to go and run some surveillance on this thing. Like, not get too close to it, but try to figure out what the hell it is. I'll go check it out, Ken. Yeah, get the troops together. And he flies out at speed.
Okay. It's still just like burning rubber on its way directly towards your camp.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get as close as I can, where at least I can see things. You know, like see if I know who it's holding, what the hell it is, and then fly back as quickly as possible.
As you get close, it jumps like towards you, like it's coming right at you, but it doesn't look like it's trying to attack you. But you could roll a perception check.
19. Let's go. Good rolls.
Okay.
19.
You recognize the person that's in its grasp, but you don't. Like the name escapes you for a second. You just recognize them. Like, oh wait, where do I know them from? And then the creature just chucks the person that's there before backflipping and running away.
I'm gonna go and try to grab the person he tossed.
Yeah.
That person lands on their feet before slipping and falling on their ass in the mud.
Is it the blue mage? You suck.
Great Azoro is here.
Hey, the great I remember they were talking about you and oh yeah, you're the one that wanted us to go kill that big Leviathan. Yeah, I thought you died.
Of course I didn't die.
Hey, you better be careful. They were all about to shoot whatever the heck you were riding on over there. You know we're about to be in a battle.
Yes,
Everyone
that's my
might be
friend.
a little bit jumpy. That was your friend? What the hell was that thing?
It's a Malboro. His name's Steve.
What? You know what? There weren't too many things going on. I'm not gonna ask, but hey, Steve seems pretty cool. I used to have a friend like that. His name was Stompy, but I can't get into that right now, okay? Anyway, we're all forming I can. I don't have the archer's shoe. It's okay. It's okay. And Kevin's kind of giving a thumbs up, like it's okay. Don't shoot.
Kenji would give the hand wave to stand down to his archers.
So,
Camp, and I'm gonna take him to Ken.
so what's going on here?
Yep. Didn't you come to help in the battle, or are you just magical that way and you just show up when needed?
To help the battle? No, I was chasing down a rare monster that's supposed to be nearby.
Oh. Well, I'm sure it won't happen to come out during this big battle we're about to have. That'd be very unfortunate if it did.
What are you about to fight?
An entire army of people, a samurai, and some abomination of some necrophiliac. I'm sorry, that's what Kevin says. That's the word he hears.
Let me make sure it's recorded.
Oh, yeah, come on, Ken can describe it way better than I can. Hold on. I hope you don't mind me picking you up. And I'll pick him up, and I'll fly him towards Kenji.
Okay.
Hey, Ken, it's the great that one.
Nice to see you again, friend. What are you doing in these parts?
Searching for rare monsters with special abilities that I can mimic.
And which monster might you be hunting?
Well, I was going after a Yole, which is supposed to be nearby, but I haven't seen any. I heard there might be some further that way, and he points in the direction of the castle.
Do I know what a Yole is?
You would. You were there for that. It's a big bird common on the steppe, the Asm steppe.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, friend, you may want to steer clear of that area for a bit. There's about to be a battle going down, so maybe after you can find your Yule.
Is it a noble cause that you're fighting for?
Yeah, tell him about the necrophiliac, the thing,
I would argue it's a noble cause.
Do you need help? I'd love to test out some of my new abilities.
Yeah. I mean, it's promised you won't get hurt, or if you are gonna get hurt, you gotta leave. I wouldn't want to see you, dying over this, because I barely know you, and you apparently you are the great something or other.
The Great Azuro.
That thing. Yeah. I mean, we'll take all the hands we can get.
Well, I'm happy to help that. Oh my goodness, what is that? And he points at the mana cutters that Sid's working on.
Flying ships.
My blue mage senses are tingling. I think I can learn a spell from that.
Hey, do you know a guy named Santa Claus, Old Saint Nick? Because you kind of like him in some ways.
No? Why are you confused?
This is a very confusing conversation.
Yes.
Well, I'm not really helping with the battle planning. That's more of a Ken right now. But yeah, I mean, if you want to battle up on the front line with all of us, like I said, we'll take all the help we can get at this point.
Okay, Azura looks at Kenji. Where do you need me and when?
Well, we're marching out this morning, actually. And it depends on where you think you'd be more useful. You could either be with the main force, cutting down troops, or you could be with us hunting big game.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll fight the main force until you need me, and then you can call me, and I'll come help.
Wait, hey, kid, sorry, not. I didn't think we were going on a hunting party. I thought we were going to go kill that ruler guy, the necrophiliac.
That's correct, Kevin. But
Well,
also, what he has with him, the remains of his son, from what I hear, is quite a monster.
yeah, but I thought, but so we're not going hunting, right?
Well, we're going into a place with the express idea to kill something. What would you call that?
Liberation?
Sure, Kevin. We're doing that too.
That was a big word. The professor taught it to me.
I'm proud of you. You even got it right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you like I said, I'm with you wherever you need me.
Thanks, friend.
All right. So, from a mechanic standpoint, your available allies for this fight, and apologies if I lose my voice at some point, Aurelian, the Great Azoro, Sid Garland and his Ironworks crew, Estinian, Gosetsu, Hien, Yugiri, and Zeral Ja. Those are your allies. Now, for anyone who's played like Marvel vs. Capcom or anything like that, you know how you can call in your allies to do an assist attack?
Yeah.
Think of them like that. So using the short-range transmitters that you have, you can use a bonus action during your turn in combat to call on one of them, and they will show up a short time later and do an ability. Now, keep in mind, there technically is not a limit on how many times you can do this, but there is a chance that they will be incapacitated or unable to help after each time that they come out.
It's just like Marvel vs. Capcom. Do we know what
Can
their
you,
abilities are?
Nope. Well, I mean, you know who they are, so.
Can you give the list again so I can write down the names?
Aurelian, Azuro, Sid and his Ironworks crew, Estinian, Gosetsu, Hien, Yugiri, and Zeral Ja.
And Gosetsu, he, and Yugiri together or separate?
They're separate.
Okay. Alright. And then the Estinian is separate from the Ishgardian Knights he came with?
Estinian is going to be leading the Ishgardian Knights, technically, but he can break away to help you if you need him to.
Okay.
Hien specifically said that he will not come do close combat. So you can call on him for like support with like where to direct his troops, but he specifically will not get close because he's a leader of a state. So
Gotcha.
yeah. How did you know that I hate button mashing?
In my experience as a button masher, nobody likes a button masher.
No. So okay, that's fair.
So just sit there mashing the buttons as I look at you.
Yeah.
I was a fun kid in
Like,
video games.
hate mashing.
It's what? Hate
If
mashing?
he's like looking at you as he's doing this, like, yeah.
I love it.
It's very aggressive. Yeah. Okay. I don't remember Mega Man or X ever getting that large.
Mega Man was in 2. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for sure.
Yeah, but I don't remember Mega Man, like, canonically ever getting that large.
No.
Anyway. Yeah, bear with me, because if I talk a lot, I'll tend to cough. So, yeah, that's going to happen a bunch tonight. Okay, so, with that said, you want to begin that trek to the battlefield?
How long does it take the truck to get from where we are to the boat?
About an hour.
An hour. Okay.
So, it's pretty early right now, but yeah.
Plenty of time for Soul to give an inspiring leader speech.
Well, that's where you're wrong. He's gonna play an inspiring song for everybody.
Nah, even better.
What song is it?
Symphony of Destruction.
Freebird.
Light of the Valkyries.
And somebody else play Freebird, I'm like, get them out of here.
Point to the sign.
No stairway. Stairway denied.
All right, assembled forces. Here's Wonderwall.
Anyways,
Damn it, Jimmy.
What was that? Damn it, who?
We said this. He typed the same thing as I wrote it.
Is that the Braveheart speech, John?
Oh, that's been Kevin's strategy the whole time. I'm trying to Braveheart them, remember?
Aye. Fights. You may die.
Die, run.
I do live.
Live. At least for a while.
Terrible accent.
You guys are nailing his accent, though.
I mean,
His was so bad.
Yeah, it was so bad.
I wasn't trying to do Scottish. I was trying to do Mel Gibson doing Scottish.
Yeah, that's why I said you nailed it.
I was trying to do Scottish, and I sound like Mel Gibson.
we're all gonna have 21 temporary HP points.
You didn't tell us
Hey.
this play.
Oh god.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm here physically, but mentally I'm not.
For inspiring leader, I would make people give a speech, but if you're gonna do a song, you need at least tell us what the song is.
Well, it's my mini feat changes my inspiring leader speech to song so anybody can hear it.
I know, but I want to at least know what the song is.
So I want everybody to feel really good about themselves and be inspired and believe in themselves. So I'm gonna break out into the jaunty tune of All Star by Smash Mouth.
Nice.
There you go.
Hey.
I just sleep
Dace,
last night.
Dace,
I got home from hockey at like
what's a rock
1:30,
star?
So that I like
To win?
yeah, we got our ass.
Like a stone golem.
Still amped up though.
Yes.
Who did we lose? Oh, Anna.
Anna.
Oh, Anna's gone.
Okay. As long as it's not one of y'all.
Still miss Anna.
We will not go quietly into the night. Yeah, that was a great speech. All right. So you begin marching towards the battlefield to the tune of All Star by Smash Mouth.
On loop for an hour.
Somebody.
Yeah. Eventually, you have the assembled army all singing along to it, including doing the L on her forehead as you approach.
Very intimidating.
I was gonna say if that
could have
doesn't
done-
scare his forces.
You could have done I'll Make a Man Out of You, but you chose this.
You chose violence.
No, see, we sang "I'll Make a Man Out of You" yesterday, right before we arrived at the destroyed village, just like in Mulan.
No, that was a girl worth fighting for.
Oh shit, you're right. Yep, I had it
And
wrong.
then after that point, there was no more music in the movie.
No more
There
music.
were no more songs.
There is no more.
That's true.
It's so dark.
Yeah. It looked like this was on fire and everything.
Oh.
Don't worry, I'm not setting my DM screen on fire yet.
Fine, keep your secrets.
Okay, I will. All right. As you crest over a hill, the final climb up a hill, before arriving at the familiar roads of Clan Ura, which Kenji would know very well.
I don't recognize these roads.
Kenji does. Kenji does. Check messenger? Why are we checking messenger?
Just for John,
Oh,
reminding him of
yeah.
mini feat stuff.
Oh. No, John's got large feet.
Yeah, Kevin's got really big ones.
It's compensating. So, as you crest over the hill, the first thing that you see in the distance is it looks like swaying crops outside of a very large compound. The Labyrinthine Oubliette. I'm going to mispronounce that at some point today. But Kenji and Hayate, you would know there are no crops planted outside of the Labyrinthine Oubliette. And from this height, you can actually see those aren't crops swaying in the breeze. Those are the assembled army of Clan Ura. So,
All-Star too.
Mm-hmm.
what was it?
All-Star too.
Well, it looks like you're not the only people who have friends there, Kenji.
Time to get our show on and get paid, my friend.
Oh my god.
Well said.
I hate everything.
Wait, we're getting paid for this? I mean, outside of the standard wages.
There are out there in the field, or is it just kind of like?
Yeah, each battalion that you see appears to be no less than 100 men. Am I using the wrong terminology, Chris?
No, you can use whatever you want.
Nice. Battalion is what? Multiple platoons?
Well, multiple companies.
Companies.
Yeah.
And a company is usually...
Multiple platoons.
And a platoon is usually...
Multiple squads.
How many squads?
About 4 squads. 4 or 5
Squads
squads.
are multiple people.
Yes.
Like 5?
About 10.
10.
Yeah.
So,
And people are multitudes of emotion?
Cells.
Well, they're
Cells.
secrets.
enough talk, have at me.
So, how many quarks is a battalion?
Yes.
Yeah, convert to pints first.
He didn't say quarts, he said quarks, which is the smallest units of measurement.
Oh, a quark. Okay.
Yes, quark. Which was the name of the dog from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, which I love that name, actually. That's a great name. Okay, I think it's time for me to show what you're looking at here. Imagine that my DM screen is the Labyrinthine Oubliette. Okay? Y'all are up a hill over there. This is not... What you're looking at is not going to be represented as 5 foot per square. It's going to be more than that. It's going to be like 20 feet per square, roughly.
Okay.
Maybe more.
The castle's got googly eyes on it.
Yes, it does.
It's mocking us.
Canonically.
Labyrinthine Googliette.
Get out.
I put googliettes on the plants.
What is that from? I know it's
SNL?
from- But okay, is that what it was?
I think.
It's from Saturday Night Live.
Well, that would be SNL.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each one of these rectangles, which I realize that you can't necessarily see from there just yet, is going to be a company. How about that? Is that more accurate, do you think?
No, I'm not harshing your buzz here.
Well, no, I'm deferring to people who know more about what I'm talking about than I do.
We'd like to change our troops into a pincer strategy.
This is not everything. This is just what you can immediately see from where you are. Just FYI.
Yeah. Squad, platoon, company, battalion, brigade, division.
Would you like to grab some just random NPC minis and use those to represent these companies?
Sure.
Thank you. I apologize in advance as... Alex, will you help me with drawing some of these? 3 more of these going in that direction, same spacing
Same spacing.
for each of them.
Yeah, somebody wrote it all on.
Go ahead. A lot of the combat, at least at the start, is going to be theater of the mind. Just FYI. This is kind of just a map, like one of those strategy maps that Kenji was playing with.
No, I demand hundreds of units moving 1 square at a time the entire turn.
This isn't a Warhammer match, buddy.
Yeah, I've played Warhammer. I can get hours per turn. The person I played the most played the space bug, so it's like, here, let me move my squad of 60 guys, and then my other squad of 100 guys.
Bob, what are you doing, buddy? Stop scooting.
Good God, Will.
Sorry, that's super dark. The oof response is on point.
I think that's enough there, but then do these two also if you can, please. Chris, did you see what Will wrote?
So what you're saying, Will, is we need to bust out that secret attack we had with
Correct. Bring back those two, and it's game
Yeah.
over.
the damage measured in kilotons.
Yeah, I forget how many joules we put out, but it was ludicrous.
Something like 10,000 pounds of TNT equivalent.
That should have killed you, but didn't.
No, we
would've
never
killed him.
used it. It would have killed me 100%. Based on how physics works.
Yeah, but what happened? Did you get revived? Is that what happened?
No,
we
we
just
never used
ended
it.
up needing it.
We knew we
Yeah.
had it. We just never used it.
You used it
What?
in hell. You dropped it on the
I don't know if you
adamantine
can see
fortress
this.
in hell.
It's kind of like a good Oleana.
Oh, damn, that is good.
Yeah, well, that would work for her. That's not what she looks like in battle, but that's a perfect figure to use for her.
And not that
What do
attitude.
you want me to do for this?
She doesn't wear her fancy clothes into battle.
Christian, you're my favorite human.
Why?
Just the things
Yeah,
my man
wow.
says are phenomenal. Wait, he's your best friend. You should know better than anyone.
Well, that's
Sorry,
true.
Bob. I mean, being loud.
Bob, stop scooting. Somebody's anal glands need to be expressed. Can you just, you don't need to get all of them. Just put them in the middle of each of these black rectangles, please.
See, like, Slizzo's like, I'm here, father.
Oh my gosh.
Love me, father.
You got all bulked up. Oh, what are we doing here? You want to do it?
Just put one in each of the, yeah.
This is the
each of
leader.
rectangles.
This is the leader.
I think Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't see any sign yet of Kakazu. Or excuse me, Kakuzu. That is Kato's son. And you don't see Kato either. But you do hear a voice that echoes across the battlefield. And it sounds like it's coming from the labyrinthine oubliette, but you can't see it. You just say, all of you miserable traitors, you may throw down your weapons and keep your lives. You may serve under me, or else you die. This is your only chance.
Well, that's right, kind of.
And who is this?
That's Kato.
Where do we hear him from? Just because you said we didn't see him.
You don't see him. It's echoing all the way from the castle to you. It's very loud.
Yeah, that Kato guy must be pretty shook if he's trying to come up with that manipulation tactic. That's stupid.
Hey, do any of you have a way to amplify my voice? Any of you magic users?
Yeah, there's this thing over here that we brought with us.
Anybody know thaumaturgy? That's the easiest
Just
way
a
to do
just
it.
a cheerleading cone.
I'm 99% certain in that Magic College expansion that came out, there is a cheerleading cone, and its only purpose is to cast thaumaturgy on the user.
10 out of 10.
Oh, help! And Azuro runs up. And he says, alright, I actually learned a spell. It's supposed to be painful, but I think I can augment it. It's called Loud Voice.
Well, I
Try
guess
it.
it's better than nothing.
Okay. he lays down on the ground in front of you and points his hands up and begins like chanting. And then you see like waves of like heat rising through the air directly above him, and just kind of nods to you like, "Go ahead."
And I'll say into it, Kato, we can end this right now.
It's
Does it?
super loud and echoey, and there's a little bit of feedback for some reason.
I hate that. I'm gonna talk more precisely into where his hands are or whatever to try and prevent feedback, like somebody that's been talking into a mic too close.
Yes.
Kato, you and I can end this right now, 1-on-1. None of your men have to die. None of my people have to die. What do you say? Word on the street is you've been dodging me for months, coward. And now I'm calling you out where all your men can hear.
After a moment, you hear it come back. Kenji, the traitor, the one who has no rights to challenge me whatsoever. I'll tell you what. I will happily fight you 1-on-1. Should you make it past my troops and the one you illegally killed.
And then I'll say in the thing, you hear that, man? Your leader won't even fight for you until the lot of you are dead. What a great leader you have. And then I'll start marching onto the battlefield first and head up to the first maniple. Or first company, I guess.
You're just walking or are you running?
I'm going to start walking, and then when we get to a close distance, I'll start closing the gap. You don't want to run across a whole field in battle, silly.
No, you don't. I'm wondering, are you leading your troops is what's happening, or are you going by yourself?
Hayate would be following him at
I mean,
least.
I'll start going, and if troops follow, they follow. If they don't, it's 1v a company, and that ain't going to go well.
Just like
For the company.
should be following. Go and he's by himself.
Azura, you just like walked over Azura
I'm, like,
who's
frozen.
on the ground, and he's just like,
War as hell.
okay, I guess it worked. And he like stops casting the spell, stands up, and walks behind y'all.
He's a good man.
Yeah.
You know, it's entirely likely that he put some traps in this field, right?
I know we've been planning this
Yeah,
for.
but we got keen eyes.
I know we've been planning this now for months, but who's controlling all the troops?
Yep.
That would be... Fuck, what was his name? Oh no, I have too many people in my backstory. Samu? That would be a Samu.
All right, well, hey, yo, Samu, we're heading up now. We're gonna go kill a bunch of people. You might want to have the troops come with us.
Isamu has already had his back to you, and he begins directing each of the company leaders to take their troops, and they begin marching directly behind Kenji. Now, just so I understand, is your group going to take the vanguard, or are you going to let the companies clash before you try to get through?
I think we'll vanguard in the first area to show we're not Kato, and then after that, armies can fight, but...
Okay.
Should we have Inti look to see if there's any traps in the field before you run out there?
I'm walking with Kenji, so if I see any...
Yeah, I'm keeping my eyes peeled as well. Do you want a passive perception or an active for that, Daz?
Or investigation.
No, please be perception.
If-
What?
Are you actively looking for traps? As
Yeah, I'd
well?
probably
I
keep
am.
my eyes peeled on the way there, yeah.
Then it's a roll.
Hell yeah.
I will say this battlefield's so large that Inti will not be able to see the whole battlefield to determine if there's traps.
Makes sense.
Honestly, I'm probably just keeping my eyes out for what's directly in front of me,
Okay.
because I can't, like, scan everywhere.
Soul's walking directly behind Henji.
Okay. Backwards.
Well, it's safe distance.
Too close.
And Kevin's flying like 5 feet
That is an
behind
interesting
Ken, but,
trio
like,
walking down there.
20 feet above him. Yeah. So he gets good surveillance of the field.
Chris, it's up here.
Okay.
What is that?
Ninja, a samurai, and a bard.
What's in the jar?
Walk into a bar.
What's in the box?
Okay, so Like
Don't worry
this.
too much about actual height because this is approximated.
Yeah, this is just up in the air.
I've heard a lot of people tell me not to worry about height and always know what's needed.
Oh, that's true.
And yet they never tell you that on the dating websites. Huh.
Yeah. I will say that you don't spot anything that appears to be a trap at the moment. Is Ben doing something?
It's a tarp.
That's surprising.
It's a tarp. Cool. Then we just making our way downtown to a fight. Do it right, and we're gonna die. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Watch what Christian's doing. Is that the dragon?
No, this is the
Oh, that's the
the
magic
Reaper.
tag.
Yeah.
That's what you had in there.
Yeah.
When did you print that?
Did you print
Yeah, like 2 years ago when we first got it.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
This is the first time you've gotten a chance to use it.
Mm-hmm.
That's so sad.
Your patience is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay. Oleana. I don't know.
You got a puppy for good luck.
Yay, we've already won because we got to see the puppy. Oh, fuck yeah. Is that what Oleana's wearing into battle?
Yep. She's got a cover to keep secret.
Do you?
Do we want to move the camera?
Yeah. Yep. Let's see here. That's a good thing to use.
Realized I should have finished my drink before I put this on.
Get a straw. Just like the samurai did, maybe. Guys, we can't die here. I gotta make it home to Hayate's sister.
Got him.
Just the way that you say that is so good.
Pretty sure that's accurate to what Kenji said on the battlefield right next to Hayate.
I imagine that would be, yes. Which one's Hayate? Where is he?
He's the guy with the too long.
Oh, Khalil.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So, you've got your troops marching behind you. You can already hear Hien giving orders to his Doman soldiers. You can hear an entire company, well, a couple of companies of Ishgardian Chocobo Knights. And Istinian is just jumping along, not riding on a Chocobo, just like jump, 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 jump. House of Pain style. And Cassette's in her new Crimson Dragoon armor and her spear Gungnir. And I think with that... Okay. So...
Everybody don't forget your 21 temp HP.
Oh. Saucy.
Say thank you, Smash Mouth.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Smash Mouth.
Okay. So... I'm gonna assume that if you're just walking straight forward, you're gonna come across that middle company first, the one with the wizard on it. Yes. So this is approximately 100 soldiers. What are you doing? They're all readying their weapons against you.
I mean, if I'm taking the lead, I'm marching right up to him, and the second one of them moves to attack, I'm gonna draw my blade and go at him.
Okay.
Right behind you.
Intimidation only works if you hit fast and hard.
That is true. The rest of the company, the rest of your army is going to start to fall in behind, and they're going to attack the flanking companies. Let's see here.
Does each company have a dedicated unit leading it?
That's what the miniatures are representing. Yes.
Okay.
That's not to say
How
that they
close-
can't pick a leader.
How closely clumped are the various soldiers?
This is not accurate to size. but I would say that they're like phalanx positions, although they're not really making it phalanx. It's just that's about how close they are.
Shoulder to shoulder, basically.
Close enough, yeah, but enough that they have free range of motion when swinging a weapon.
Okay, I'm gonna blow one of the companies up with a darkness fireball.
Oh, which one?
I guess the one that's in front, so everyone behind it can see.
Okay, so the one that
Nah,
Kenji's
do the
wants to blow-
second one, because then the front one will be cut off.
Well, there's a
Okay,
limited
second one.
range on that, because if each square is set as 20 feet, then the fireball equivalent would blow up like half a company and would only be able to go 5 squares down.
I think I'm gonna say that each square is 25 feet. Just FYI.
Cassette can move 1 square at a time.
Alex, would you
I mean,
do me
it's
a favor?
a pretty huge battlefield, so I'll just take the front one, I guess.
Sorry. Thank you.
Like front right, because I think Kenji's going front left, or is Kenji going front right?
So I'm gonna move here.
Kenji's go in front of whatever's closest, so probably, I don't know.
It's like Kenji's on the right, so I'll just do the middle one, front left.
I'm gonna take a bead off of my necklace of fireballs and throw one of them at this company here.
Okay.
Do you need me to roll damage, or do people just die?
Roll a D100. Same for you.
D100.
Yeah.
You 100.
You could just roll 2 D10s. It's the same thing. If you don't want to do it on your phone. So you find the one that has.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You know how it works? The one that has the 10s and the 1s. Okay. For the record, if you guys kill these companies en masse, I'm going to assume that the leader of the company is the last one that you kill, unless specified that you're going after them.
That is a 40.
40?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so with one fireball, you blew up 40 of the people there.
Nice.
So
I
literally
got
40.
lucky 77.
And you killed 3/4 of that company with your darkness, which makes sense. You're more practiced with it than a necklace of fireballs. How many more beats do you have?
I had 2 more.
Okay. Kenji, are you going to charge into the half destroyed company that's in front of you, or are you going to go to the one behind it?
I'd go into whatever's right in front of me. I'm not going to leave guys behind me to cut me off.
Okay. Is there anything in particular that you'd like to do?
Honestly, I think he's intentionally not showing off right now, but taking guys down as they come one at a time.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything at this moment? We're not in initiative order.
I was gonna throw launch a grenade over these guys.
A Magitech grenade?
Mhm.
From the Reaper, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, same thing as them. Roll a D100.
When you're done, take a picture of the Reaper Mini, because it's kind of blurry and we can't see it.
Yeah, I want to see it.
83.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. There's 17 of them left in that company. And you went for the...
This one right here.
Okay. Cool. So you
I
guys...
is absolutely
Kenji-
gunning for leaders.
And yeah,
Oleana's
Jazz,
doing the same.
I would probably be cutting my way toward the leader, but taking out whatever's in my way. I bet the
Cool.
assassins would probably get there first, though.
Considering they both have 55 movement.
I have 50.
That's really good.
And after the fireballs go off and the cutting starts, Kevin wants to like drop down in the middle of like a bunch of men and do quietus, which is like
Your AoE.
my AoE 10-foot swinging flash attack.
Quietus is so good. Alright.
And then just continue battling until I meet Ken in the middle. Oh, those figures are sick.
Yeah, they are. Alright. So, everybody's basically going crazy cutting down some of these troops. Just so you know, each of these companies is firing at you, and the ones that are closest are trying to attack you. But as a group, they're far lower level than you. That doesn't mean that you won't take damage. So I'm going to roll damage to see, now that 5 of you have gone, I'm going to roll damage to see how much all of you take from these first 3 companies, because you've attacked 3 of them so far. So,
Is it just damage, or do you roll attacks?
nope, you're just going to take damage from them. There's so many of them that are shooting at you that they're going to hit you. Company 1 does 7 damage to each of you. Company 2 does 6 damage to each of you, so you're at 13. And Company 3 does 2 damage to each of you. So 15 points of damage to each of you.
Just a quick mechanics question. Are their numbers less if there's less of them, or is it kind of all the same?
I'm treating it as if they all shot at you as you're approaching them.
Got it.
They're
Cool.
Full strength when they attack. And then you cut them down, and now they're going to do a whole lot less. Some of them will probably try to reformulate. Okay.
Would evasion grant any benefits to this kind of en masse attack?
For the purpose of this kind of combat, no.
And another thing, just to clarify, I also took damage there, right?
Everybody.
Yeah, did I do any damage to them? Because you didn't have me roll anything for killing anyone.
Well, I was gonna. Okay. Let's see. How many? You said you're slowly and methodically kind of going through it. So
Yeah, he's just going one at a time, killing whoever's there on the way to the leader.
roll a d10 then, because this is like 1 round's worth of attacks. I'm gonna determine how many of them you cut through.
8.
Yeah, you cut through 8 of them. So you did 40. How many was it? You did 40 something to them, right?
Just 40, yeah.
It was 40 total?
I think it was 40 total, yeah.
Okay, so now there's 52 of them left in that particular company.
How much damage did they do to us?
It's
Sorry.
15.
15.
So when they do damage to you as a group, the way that you're marching, it's going to be to everybody. It's just assume that there's so many arrows flying in your direction that people are hitting you. Okay, so we're in the next round now. So you can do 5 more things before you get attacked again. Or you can start like calling in friends. You could have the other troops engage in certain areas. What are you doing?
Hayate is, again, headhunting for leaders.
Are you ignoring the lower one or the subordinates on your way there?
If I can get through them.
I was going to say that they're packed so closely together that I don't think that sneaking.
And I
like
can
that will...
probably jump over them.
Okay.
You could also jump off Kenji's shoulders, who's in the middle of them.
And
It's a thing we've
you can
canonically done.
bonus action disengage, so they wouldn't be able to get attacks of opportunity against you while you're getting towards the leader.
He went to the one that soul attacked.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess Hayate's over here then.
Okay. I'm sorry. Whoever said something just now, say it again.
Well, I had said that Hayate can use his roguey bonus action to disengage, so he wouldn't get attacks of opportunity against him when he's going after the leader.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Kevin would fly over to Saul really quick and have a ask him a quick question. Hey,
Well,
Saul.
Hold on, because you did just go a second ago. Does anybody else want to go first? We have. I don't think that Cassetta's gone, and Oleana hasn't gone yet.
Oh yeah, my bad. If we're still cutting up people, I'll just still be cutting up people. If there's no lull in the battle, he's not gonna leave.
Well, if you want to change something, then that's fine too. But I'm just saying you're gonna get attacked for every 5 things that y'all do, and I want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to do stuff.
Yeah, so Oleana's doing the same thing as Hayate, but at a different squad, just going after the leader, squad by squad by squad.
Okay.
Do you want to do the one that Tavi blasted?
Yeah, if that leader is still around, then as her Step of the Wind monkeyness, she can dash and disengage at the same action to just zip through the lines and go straight for the leader and snap his neck.
Okay.
Can you put your stuff?
And she can deflect arrows too, if that matters.
Get your stuff
Yeah.
so she can do this.
Your bag is full, so there's nowhere for you to put it.
right, what did I miss?
Nothing really patient.
Snapping of the neck.
Okay, so your goal's snapping the neck. Let's see. I'm gonna say do a stealth roll for me, please.
Should I do the same?
Yes.
Well, I'm not trying to stealth. I'm just too fast for them to stop. Because I can my movement's 55 feet. I can dash and disengage as part of the same action, so they can't get attacks of opportunity against me or Hayate. So just going blitzing straight for the leader.
I got a 25 on stealth. I would be going stealthy, trying to slip through.
I want to use stealth to determine whether or not you could actually snap his neck, like in the confusion of battle. So that's just what I'm going to use for the mechanic to see if you can do that.
Okay, so I didn't mean to stealthily snap his neck. I mean just like run up on him and kung fu snap his neck.
I get that. I'm saying I'm using stealth as my metric for whether or not you can do it. It doesn't have to be stealthily done. That's just what I'm using.
He didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
Okay, then I only rolled a 13.
I got 25.
Okay. Both of you are able to take out your targets relatively easily. You can go ahead and
Stabby stab.
Yeah. And they fall, and you notice that immediately, you can leave those out. Immediately, there starts to be confusion among the troops. However, for both of them, what's that say? Sorry. We beat up the weak ones with our men, so they don't have to engage full strength enemies.
Sorry, that's more strategy, not for you, Dez.
Got it. Okay. So, here's the thing that you notice. The doors to the castle are opened, and another two companies walk out, and the companies that are here simply move forward to replace the ones that started to fall.
Are they bravehearting us?
Braveheart sons of bitches. So, what would your group like to do now?
I wish I knew Cassette's stuff better. I feel like
Oh,
her
so-
landing in the middle of a squad would really
Yeah.
fuck them up.
Mm-hmm. So we can launch cassette with the ejector seat I got in the mech.
Yes.
Yeah, and I have all cassette stuff here. So she would probably do a. Let's see, she's got. Yeah, because the problem is cassette is a single target fighter for the most part. But she has one move that so she could get launched from the mech, land directly, because the units are arranged in a rectangular formation. So she'd land at the side and use Draken Lance to pierce an entire 30-foot line of them going perpendicular.
That's cool. Shish kebab.
I didn't say they were infinite, but I did not say that either.
Yeah, now she can only do that once per Dragon Trance, but still.
Yeah, that's worth it.
Yeah, and there's an intimidation factor of a tiny little Lalafell hopping through the air and impaling people from the skull down.
I'd be scared. Dan, so you really wearing that skippy outfit to battle, or
No, that was last night.
what you woke up in? Okay.
If Deus was wearing that in battle, we'd all be rolling with a disadvantage for the entire
Jesus.
battle.
Okay. All right. So, are you launching cassette?
Yeah.
Where are you launching her?
This was undamaged, right?
Sure.
I don't think so.
There.
Okay. And she's going to spine. Are you spine shattering, or what are you doing?
No, she's going to land, right there, and then do Draken Lance, which is a 30-foot line attack, but perpendicular, so that way it hits the maximum amount of people.
Sure. I'll just say that you took out 30 of them with one attack that way. But yeah. So at this point, the rest of the army now is starting to engage with your army, or your army is starting to engage with this army here. So what is your group doing at this moment? Are you continuing to fight with them or what?
Kenji, if we don't get over to the front and bottleneck them in that entrance, they're going to keep coming.
You're not wrong. Let's go.
Okay. So we're gonna go.
Can we have Sid do a bombing run down the middle to make a line for us to sprint down?
Are you saying that you want to use one of your transmitters to ask Sid to do a bombing run from the mana cutter?
Saying I don't fully understand what a mana cutter is or how it works, but yes.
Imagine it's a single seat airship. It's basically a jet fighter or a jet bomber.
Great. So we can bomb down a line, right?
You can.
Perfect. Sid, get your ass in here.
Okay. You want the middle row? You want him to go down there?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, so the middle row, but along the side of it. So I want as much space for us to sprint through as possible. So, like, near the gap, but down the middle. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Great.
Like this half.
Just opening.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna have
We're-
you.
Uh-oh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll a D800.
D800.
Okay. I'm going to get a D100. I'm going to roll it 8 times. Do you just want each of them, or do you want the Toto at the end?
I'm gonna have Deus roll this one since it's Sid doing it. And
Perfect. Thank you. I really didn't want to do that.
Yeah, the picture that Hayate just posted, or Mike just posted, that's the mana cutter.
Practically speaking, it makes me think of like the World War I bombers, where they're just chucking stuff out of the window.
More or less, except it's a Garlean has augmented it with Magitech. So,
Woo!
right now I'm rolling to determine whether or not Sid gets incapacitated or can be called again. Okay.
298.
You killed 300 of them.
No,
That's enough to beat the
Leonidas.
Spartans.
We have victories.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did he die, Daz?
He doesn't appear to have died.
Does he look recallable for mechanics purposes?
You saw Sid and his group of 7 other mana cutters, all these people from the Garland Ironworks, and they just did a bombing run exactly where you told them to before splitting off and going back behind friendly lines to reload.
Perfect.
They're out of munitions right now.
That makes sense.
Don't yet know if they can be recalled.
Great.
All right, I'll keep track of who we've used, guys.
I'm doing that too.
So I think I'm going to start moving down the line they created at full speed.
Before you, Kenji.
So
You're on, because I'm bad at betting.
Is the group all going in that line then? Running towards the door?
Yes.
Yeah. I am, yeah.
I think that's the call Kenji's making. If anyone doesn't follow, have fun fighting out here.
Okay. Kenji, by the time you make it, I want to say right in between the 3rd and the 4th company here.
No, 3rd and 4th, right here.
Yeah. So you're the group. You begin feeling the ground rumbling.
Did I step on a trap?
I didn't see none.
All of you feel the ground rumbling, and then the rumbling gets stronger and stronger. It's almost like an earthquake, and then you just hear yells from behind you. Do you keep running forward, or you turn around to look?
I would turn around to look,
Okay.
but only briefly.
Yeah.
In the middle of your mercenary battalions, the ones that you trained from, the ones that you got from the cities around Ophiatoros Castle, you see a sinkhole opening up, and coming up from underneath the sinkhole is a monstrosity that's spinning like a tornado. From this distance, you can make out every feature. It is a huge creature. But the first thing that you notice, the one thing that you'll never forget, Kenji, is the face.
Ah, beans.
This is Kakuzu. Just to give you an idea, Kakuzu is Kato's son, the one that Kenji killed.
Oh, and he's a monster now.
Yeah, you've been hearing about this.
Yeah, we were told by Azumi's squad that he had been reanimated, and all of Azumi's squad each lost a limb that went into his reanimation.
Well, it looks like it was more than just Azumi's squad.
Yeah, I was gonna say I kind of pictured him as just like a person still, with just like mix match like.
Well, here's what he actually
things,
looks
and
like.
So yeah.
He's 12.5 feet tall. Each of his legs has been extended by grafting on another full-length leg.
Nah.
So he has 2 knees per leg, for example. His arms are similar, except for the fact that he has 8 of them, each extended and capable of carrying different weapons.
Oh my god, he is.
Right? You've described the boss from Elden Ring.
Correct.
Oh, I need to play that. His neck has been reattached from where it was cleanly cut off by Kenji, but it's been shielded shut with grafted metal, much of which also covers his torso. He has 9 eyes, 3 of which are in the front, 2 on each side and 2 on the back. He has 4 ears, 2 on each side. All of his teeth have been sharpened to serrated points, and his mouth can open like a snake's. He has a long metal prehensile tail that comes to a sharp point, and 2 leathery wings that have been grafted onto him. But his face is still recognizable.
He stole my tail.
And as soon as I've had this description of him ready for a while, even before you introduced Oleana, just FYI.
Hell yeah. It might be her tail, who knows?
As soon as he emerges from the ground, you start to see, like, you can't see where your troops have gone, but several have fallen into the sinkhole that he left behind, and he just begins chopping through your army.
I'm gonna turn to Hayate. Hayate, you finish Kato. And I'm gonna whistle super loud on the battlefield to try and get it to look at me. With any of its fucking 9 dozen eyes.
9 dozen? That's too many.
Even a beholder's like, come on, too much.
Yeah.
I essentially want this Lovecraftian horror to focus on me right now.
Okay. Sure. You whistle, and it's shrill enough that over the din of battle, Kato looks directly at you.
Kato?
Or not Kato, excuse me. Kikazu. Or Kakuzu. I'm gonna mess that up all night. He looks directly at you, open mouth up as wide as possible, and just grins with his serrated, pointed teeth.
Well, that's unsettling.
Yep.
And then he brings out his sword and just stabs it through one of the mercenaries while he's looking at you.
Can't let that thing take out our men.
Well,
And
you
I'm
know
gonna
that Azumi's going to be real mad if I don't bring you back.
and I'm gonna start sprinting back to him.
Same.
I can't let him kill all of our mercenaries and citizens.
Okay. That was the trap you were looking for, by the way. He was waiting underground.
Nailed it.
Yeah. So,
He Naruto'd us.
are we now changing the battle plan that you're all going to go fight this monstrosity and let your army take on the other companies, or what's the plan here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take on this thing. Kenji kind of stopped giving orders. I don't think he's quite thinking properly. He just knows this thing has to die.
Hayate's with Kenji.
Isamu can lead the troops. I'm killing this thing.
Soul would see them running back the other way and try and give them cover by attacking any of the troops that might be following them.
So you're just like raining, like a rain of arrows?
Yeah, like shooting arrows back this way at any troops that are following them to try and give them cover so they can get back into this battle safely without having to worry about.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That looks so fucking cool in my mind, by the way.
Yeah. What, the What, the monster that
Just
I
like
described?
no, multiple soldiers coming up to like kill Kenji, and then arrows hit them from our boy.
I like it. So Magitech Reaper and Soul are providing covering fire.
Yeah, so I'll be backing up and like using the machine guns and
Did you
grenades.
use a swift quiver, Alex?
Yeah, I would have activated one of the Swift Quiver runes that Billy gave us, so I'm not using any spells or anything, but I'll be with the magic tech like next to it.
Do you want to be up in the seat with me?
Oh.
Because it's a 3-seater.
And I can shoot out of that
Yeah,
still?
yeah.
Then,
Is
so
that
yeah,
open
I'll be
canopy?
in the magic tech.
I think there's laws against shooting out of vehicles.
Well, make it legal.
Only at wildlife
Yeah,
and
you
game.
don't have to move. You can use your move if you need to jump out or something.
Estinian is our best monster battler, I bet. Interesting. Okay, gonna fly with Kenji and crew toward Oogie Boogie. Kenji says, "Be right back." All right. Okay, so everybody is running back towards Monster Face. That's his new name. You want to find something sufficiently monstrous looking?
I was just gonna use this because it's got wings and it's
That'll work.
big, right? So
Yeah. So he's gonna be there for now. We can actually turn this over and do theater of the mind for the army combat, and then on the back that'll be the actual fight against Kato.
okay.
That works for me.
All right, so just clear this off.
Yeah. After you put down all of these figures, it's good. I guess it's a good thing I have so many of them. I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
Close enough. I should have probably cleaned this before I put it away, huh?
I'm trying to figure out what that was.
It was from the fight against Ghoul Jaja.
Oh, that's right. Those are the trapdoors.
Yeah. Will you flip these over and please? It doesn't matter if it's perfect or not.
Yeah. Because guess what? It wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, he's breaking up from the ground.
No, my God.
Actually, let's have a spot that's just completely missing. That's the sinkhole.
Okay.
I need 2 owl bears also. And I'm going to need any NPCs that you can find, any miniatures. One that looks like a mage and one that looks like a soldier or a samurai. These. We can just use some of the ones that are here. It's just, yeah.
Is it 2 elders?
Please. They're not actually owl bears, but they're just representative.
Yeah.
In my head, this is awesome, by the way. I don't think I've ever done a full-scale battle like this in any of our campaigns, have I?
Right? I'm having a blast with it.
Not that I recall, no.
No.
You were
Land of
broken up
Blood.
there, James.
I said you kind of did in the epilogue with Bound by Blood.
Oh, that's a little different, though. Damn it. Everybody make sure to send Jess some well wishes. She has surgery tomorrow, so make sure you send her some love.
Okay. Yeah, this is pretty cool.
What's pretty cool.
The big battle, envisioning it all.
Yeah. Unfortunately, most of it has to be in our head. Okay, close enough.
Or fortunately. I don't
Ain't
know what's in
nothing
my
wrong
head.
with theater of the mind, baby.
Yeah, everyone's fighting naked in my head.
Oh.
Just you wait, baby.
It's gonna have to be close enough for this, I think.
Close enough for government work.
No, not if you're in class. Okay, so mage-wise, let's do that one.
This one?
I know.
This one?
Yeah. And samurai, whomever's fine.
Easy.
And they rode in on the owlbears.
Yeah.
They're going to be flanking Kato. By the way, who came up with calling the mountain range the Ishikawa mountain range? Was that you, Bill?
That was me, sorry. I know it's an actual mountain range in Japan. Or
is
a
it really?
region. What?
I didn't know that. I know that someone by the name of Ishikawa, she's the lead scenario writer for the two of the best expansions of Final Fantasy XIV. So I thought.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was paying homage to her in a game that I play a lot.
Totally.
But I feel like you're not telling me the truth.
Okay. Let's why don't we put? Sorry. Just reverse this. So this will be over here. And then I'll do it like this. And then you guys can be over here. We'll just use that as the guiding
Okay,
stone.
so we're flipping.
Yeah. So you guys can be over here. And this is the sinkhole. Okay. So all of you set up where you want to set up. If you're flying, use the elevation.
Did you see where Tavi got off to?
Tavi?
Oh, there they are.
Oh.
Okay, so I guess they're all flying back this way now. Is Tavi flying?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. I think this is a good time to roll initiative. One thing that you would have noticed is two assistants are here along with excuse me, Kuzu. And they wrote in. You recognize one of them. Actually, you would recognize both of them, Kenji and Hayate. Well, Yana, you probably would as well. So I'll put this in the chat.
It's Bob Barker.
What was it?
I don't know, I was just trying to think of somebody random that everybody would recognize, so it's Bob Barker.
So there is a samurai with a fully metallic arm that is there. You know him as Yanni Silverhand.
God damn it. Will, leave the chat for me.
Oh.
Can I come back yet?
You good?
Yes. And the other one goes by the name of Morgan. What?
No,
Not Morgan Blackhand.
Okay.
It's like the scariest name you can come up with.
Morgan is yours.
She's run at me with weapons, yeah.
And Morgan looks like this. Morgan is a very powerful necromancer employed by Kato.
Oh, that's the dude.
And both of them rode in on these creatures.
Is that from Star Wars?
Nope.
It looks like it though, huh?
Right? What's that from?
Final Fantasy.
Oh,
That's
shit.
clearly a hut, dude. You can't fool me. I've seen enough huts in my day to know that's a hut.
It's like a hut mixed with a poop emoji.
I can't remember what they're called.
Let me guess. They got a bad bite?
Yes.
Who knew?
I can't remember what. I don't know why I can't remember what they're
Oh, I
called.
fucking hated those things in that zone.
Yeah, I know. Me too. When I get the name, I'll let you know.
They were in heaven on high too, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't think they ever killed us, but fuck did I hate seeing them.
When they. Well, never mind. I'm not going to say it. Okay, so let's have. As soon as you approach, you hear Yanni saying, Kenji, Hayate, I should have expected as much. Hayate, you here to do your duty?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's a duty.
Oh, it's time for that now, huh?
This is your only time.
Well, fine then. I'm gonna kick Kenji behind the knees.
Unbelievable.
You bitch.
Oh,
So Kenji falls to the ground.
Get
I'm assuming you didn't see it coming.
Nah.
gonna put the blade to his throat like in our spar. Now you ain't gonna trick me at the same time twice.
Well, it didn't turn out for you well last time. You sure you want to do this, friend?
Oh, it's already been done, my friend. Now, are you gonna go get Kato, or does he not want to see this?
We'll bring him to Kato.
Oh, well, if that's the case. Why don't you let us go all the way down into the entrance, huh?
No, you can leave him with us.
No, that's not gonna happen. I don't leave my contracts with anybody else.
Ah, so I'm a contract to you.
Always were.
You know, Viper ain't quite right for you.
No?
Vipers, at least, have some sense of camaraderie with other Vipers.
Now, Kenji, don't be sour. I know it's Maybe not what you wanted to have happen, but I think a little part of you expected this. After all this time, all you're going to do is continue to lose to me, and you'll never be king of the mountain.
That's. Yeah, you're right about that.
Ken, you told him not to get involved, but it's making him real hard from up here.
Focus on the true enemy.
Okay. If you say so. The big guy?
The big
listen,
guy.
Before this ends, I have something I want to say to Cato.
I'll give him your message.
No, you won't. I know that you can tap him in to listen.
He looks over at Morgan. Morgan nods.
Now, Cato, we can end this here and now. It'll be done. But I want my payment.
You hear an echoing voice. You'll have your gold.
Oh, no. You misunderstand me, Cato. I don't want gold. Now, I gotta say, I admire you for things you do. You go after what you want. Most of the time, you get it. But can I give you a little bit of advice?
He doesn't respond.
If you are going to do horrible things to a brother and a sister and their family, it might not be very wise of you to leave your ledgers around where your newly minted ninja who didn't get picked to be a samurai could find them.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I've known, Cato, what you did. I've known for a long time, and Azumi didn't need to tell me. So I'm going to tell you one thing. We're coming after you, so you better think about getting out of there real quick. Because if he doesn't get you...
Kill them!
If he doesn't get you, I'm gonna. So you better run. I'm gonna use Kenji as a springboard, jump up, and cast... what is the spell? What is the ninjutsu? Dang it.
Fuck you, no jutsu.
It is... Where is it? God damn it. It's basically a smoke bomb. I'm going to throw it right at big guy.
Okay, what's the purpose of it?
Where are
For
you?
cover?
It's... as a bonus action, you create a 20-foot radius sphere of smoke centered on a point around you. The sphere spreads around corners. Area is heavily obscured. It lasts for 10 minutes or until a wind of moderate or greater speed disperses it.
Okay.
Mainly just using it as a distraction.
Okay. I do want to remind you that I described the scene as it's rainy, stormy, and windy, just so you know.
I know. How far are we from him?
We're now back at
5 feet.
normal size, so yeah. What was the code word? Was it King of the Mountain?
80 feet. 84.
80 feet? All right. I
But
will...
You springboard off of Kenji, and you're like, how far?
How good is Vieira jump? I forgot.
It's
Excellent.
Yeah, it's an extra 12 feet vertical though. So you're jumping higher, so that means you can go farther before you arc down.
I'll leave that to your decision, Daz. How far do you think he gets?
Are you trying to go horizontal?
Trying to basically charge this thing.
I'll say 8 feet, because, that's 12 feet vertical. So if you're going at a diagonal, we'll say 8.
All right.
Bingo. Good.
Nice job, Chris.
That's good.
And then I have 55 movement.
That's...
He's only 35 away from you now.
That would be both of your actions for the turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. So
I'll get right up in its face.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Cool. All right. With that, now let's roll initiative.
11.
I wasn't too cute into the word either, Dad. So don't you worry. Coven was left in the dust. You know what was going on. Probably better
It's
that way.
okay. Kenji wasn't cued in either, but when he heard it, he went, "Oh."
Wait, did you as a player not know, or was it just Kenji that didn't know?
Kenji didn't know.
Okay. I was just curious. All right. Sure. Players. This is 11.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. That's so.
Haha.
Soul's 11.
Double tech.
Good. 20 plus.
25.
Nice.
Anyone else 20 plus? 15 plus.
17.
15.
10 plus.
Cassette at 14.
5 plus.
9 for Kevin.
I think that's all of you, right?
Did Tavi say
Tavi,
something?
what'd you get?
14.
Oh, I did miss Tavi.
Dual tech, Tavi cassette. Will, you got 15, right?
Yes.
Perfect. I have a present for you.
It's a bomb.
Hayatai's a terrible boss. Fuck you. Die.
You're okay.
You let me know about a half hour before we wrap up.
Yeah. Is that all it takes for her to get here?
Well, about.
Where's she? She's not in Palmdale right now, is she?
Yeah, she's
She went all the way back home? Wow. That's a lot of driving. Give me a second just to finish setting all this up. My handwriting is terrible.
Print is dead.
What is it?
It said print is dead.
Is it though?
Yeah.
I love this thing. This little whiteboard I got.
Oh, yeah.
Very useful. Okay, Hayate is up first. I'm not going to set up the ones up here just yet. I might do that in a bit.
Okay.
How close is the necromancer to me?
Necromancer's right here. Yanni Silverhand's over here.
With 55, I should be able to make it to Necro. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, easily.
Going right at him.
Your interests are sick.
And I'm going to try 3 strikes on him.
Okay.
First is 23. Second is also 23. And third is nat 20.
Nice.
The nat 20 misses, but the rest hit.
Okay, let's look at this fancy new blade stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hell
Are
yeah.
your blades magical?
Hmm?
Are your blades considered magical or no?
Yes. Okay. The first would be 3, 5. And first strike is 17 damage.
Okay.
Second is 6, 2, 16. 21 damage. And how are we calculating nat 20s again?
Max damage on the dice when you roll again.
What he said.
18. 20. That's 30 before I roll again. So it was, what was the first one? Was 16, then it was 21. Now this one is 16.
Yeah. And don't forget your mod, too.
Yep. 27. That is 57 on the third.
So 16 plus 21 plus 57?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
78 plus 94 total, 1 hit. Not bad.
That's a big hit.
Gotta love those stacking wind force damages.
Okay. So you're using your katanas instead of your...
Yeah, the 2 wind katana, the wind kokatana and wakatashi.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, and as a bonus action, I can, or as an action at the end, I could teleport 15 feet back away
Yes,
from
and remember,
giant thing.
you can call in assistance from an ally as a bonus action.
Chris, can you drop me back 15 feet from the big monster thing?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna amend that a bit. It costs a bonus action and your reaction to call in an ally.
Okay. That's it for me.
All right, that was good. That was a good hit.
Yeah. Okay. Oleana's gonna be up in a second, but before that happens, lightning is gonna strike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You'll be thunderstruck.
7. Can you roll a d8 3 times, please?
Thank you, John.
Yeah, it's never open, so I just have to like navigate towards it, and but better late than never.
6, 5, and 5.
Okay. So, 2 of them strike this quadrant and miss. The 6th one hits right here. Everybody in this quadrant would take damage from its lightning damage, electric damage. They don't consider that thunder damage still, do they?
No, it's well. There's lightning and there's thunder. They're different damage
Yeah.
types.
Thunder is sound based, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does it affect everybody, including
Yes.
people on both sides?
Yes. Okay. Off the top of my head, what is a lightning bolt? What's the damage of that?
8d6.
Thank you. Off the top of your head, I should have said. 7, 12, 16, 19, 21, 24. Okay. You can make a dexterity saving throw, Hayate,
Okay.
but it is 24 points of damage.
That's gonna be.
A million.
It's good. It's gonna be 30.
Nice.
Do you have evasion?
No.
Okay, so you take 15.
Ninjas don't have evasion?
No, they don't.
What is happening?
They have perfect dodge, uncanny dodge, but not evasion.
Yeah, I looked over their toolkit, and it's basically they have a lot more offensive resources to balance out not having evasion. Like they
Got
get
it.
all the rogue skill advantages, whereas so they're more roguey than they are monkey.
Okay.
How much damage was that again? Sorry.
You take half because you succeeded, so you take 12 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
Kikazu gets hit and shows no pain. Shiki. That's what they're called. Shikis. This Shiki does not seem to take any damage. Morgan actually looks like some of their wounds are healing from getting hit.
Did Kakazu look singed at all, or just not showing pain?
You can't tell, especially from your distance. Okay. Oleana's up. Kenji's on deck. I'm going to make some tea.
Okay, so Oleana is going to walk right up behind Kenji and pick him up and sling him over her shoulder, and then just whisper in his ear,
Hold on, princess.
and dash him 110 feet forward wherever he wants to go.
Did you say hold on, princess?
Yep.
Yep. But I'm going to use Step of the Wind, which lets me carry an ally with me, so 110 feet wherever Kenji wants to go.
Okay.
So, Will, where would Kenji want to end up?
So there's like 70 foams right up to here.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Will to chime in and say where he wants to go.
Yeah. I'm just letting him know 70's here, so if he wants to loop around or whatever.
Yeah, so I'd probably go to the backs. No, I'd go right in its face, let's be honest.
Just like straight up?
Yeah, but also, I could have made that run on my own.
Okay. So this would be 80 right here, Jimmy. Do you want to keep moving?
Yeah, then from there I'll walk over the remaining 1.5 million feet and go punch the necromancer.
Okay.
Yep. So that'll be 2 punches towards the necromancer. Okay, so that is a 26 on the first one.
Okay, that hits.
And 27 on the second. So that's 2 hits.
That also hits.
For a total of... Wow, I rolled shitty. 13... 22... 36 force damage.
36, okay. So he's a little bloodied. He's on his last legs.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
There was no commentary about the force damage, right, Mike? It just
No.
did normal.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, because all monk punches are force damage. Hooray.
So should I go then? Or should we wait for the DM?
Probably wise.
I mean, you could queue up your attacks if you're just fighting the big guy.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting to see if there's any indication that the necromancer is getting beat up. Because I don't know how hurt he looked after Hayate's slashity slashes.
Bum, 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 bum.
Okay, Necromancer took 36 force damage from Oleana.
Ooh. What ability?
Punch.
Fist.
She
Yeah, they
cast
upgraded monks, so now that their fist damage is just considered force damage if they want it to be, instead of just the generic magic damage.
Is it magical fist damage or
Yes.
force? Yes.
Yeah. It's magical, and I may also turn it into force damage instead of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then I zoomed Kenji up with me so he's right next to the monster.
Sweet. So Kenji's turn?
It is Kenji's turn. This
Great,
is led by Tavi.
Fantastique. I'm going to use Yukikaze. So I'm going to, as an action, make 2 melee weapons against this thing. Melee attacks against it. I got a crit and a 21.
Both of those hit.
Okay. So that is 27 plus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 10. So that's 37, and then 9 plus 10. So 19 and 37, and he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
The DC is 18.
That's a success.
Great. So nothing happens to him. I'll gather Sen for the next round. That's my turn.
Your attack didn't do any damage?
No, I said 37 and then 20 something. Or 19.
Oh, I missed that. 37 and 19. Okay.
I think that was the numbers. Yes.
Yeah, 37 for sure. I think 19 sounds right.
66? No, 56. 56. Math is hard. Okay, cool. Cassette's up, followed by Tavi.
Okay. I can't see. Is Cassette on the map anywhere?
Yeah, she's right here. By the
Okay.
Magitech.
And Deus is driving the tech, right?
Yeah, the ejector seat can launch her 15 feet horizontally, and then whatever her movement is.
Okay. Then she'll just get in the mech and then hold her action until Deus drives the Reaper tech significantly closer, because her stubby little dig, she'd spend her entire action to get halfway there.
Okay. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. So specifically, so she will hop in the mech, do a bonus action to enter a Dragon's Trance, and then action to hold a high dive once Deus gets as far forward as Deus is going to get, and then she'll leap out of the mech.
Okay.
Okay. Tavi, followed by Soul.
How far away is everything?
Can we have Deus go before Soul?
Yep.
Fair, Deus is piloting on that, so let that happen before Soul goes.
So 85 feet to the monster.
All right, even with fly, I can't quite make it. So I'll fly 60 feet, I guess, kind of forward and a little bit to the left.
Okay. Like there?
Maybe a little bit more forward. There. And then I'll throw another necrotic fireball, kind of so it hits as many of the baddies as it can.
Yeah, you hit like that area.
Yeah, so I'm gonna throw it in there so it hits as many bad people and not any allies.
Okay. Where are you targeting it? You want to hit as well? How far can you throw it?
It's like fireballs, 120 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Then yeah, you should be able to
You get it.
get whatever you're going for there. Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, I'm hitting as many of them as I can without hitting any allies. And just like fireball, so it's 40 feet across, 20-foot radius.
Okay.
Dex save, DC 17.
Hold on a second. Jimmy, 17.
Fail. I have grappled the necromancer.
Okay. Dex save for each of them. Kukuzu got a 23. Necromancer would auto-fail a dex save, wouldn't they, if they're grappled?
Let me double check that. I don't think
actually,
so.
Actually, if they're grappled, then Oleana would also get hit by your Darka.
I'm cool with that.
Oh. Okay.
Because okay, yeah, grapple does not have any impact on dex saves.
All of them except for Yanni and Kakuzu failed their dex saves.
Okay, if they failed, it's 32 necrotic damage. If they passed, it's half of that.
Nice. You did say necrotic, right?
Yeah, necrotic.
That's going to include you, Oleana.
Yeah, I took it. Or I took half of it because evasion. Oh, I also rolled a nat 1 on my save, though, which sucks.
Good job.
Oh.
Thanks for that. Okay. Okay, so Sol and Deus would be up, but it's Morgan's turn first.
Chris, you want to move my little platform up so I'm flying still?
Oh, you're flying? Okay. Kevin, you're flying too.
I am.
Yeah.
One second, I'm trying to make sure I do this spell correctly. Okay. The spell is just called Kill Jimmy.
No!
Specifically the player, not the character.
That's a weird name for a spell.
Wants to make sure that he doesn't eat the world.
Good point.
Okay, Morgan is using Vampiric Touch. Cast at 6th level on Oleana.
Fun.
So,
Then an attack roll or a saving throw?
it's a touch spell. Melee spell attack roll.
They're like a concentration check or something.
No?
It is a concentration spell, so on my turn or anyone else's turn, if we beat up on him, he might lose the spell.
Correct. But I can do it as a bonus action every turn after this.
Yep.
Okay. Make the attack again on each of my turns as an action. Sorry. So.
Yep. AO had that spell.
22.
That is exactly enough to hit.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So it's 6d6 necrotic damage. Wow. 2 sixes. And then lowers. 22 points of necrotic damage, and they heal for half of that.
Okay.
And that's their turn. So Sol and Deus, you're up.
Okay, so I think Saul wanted me to go first. I'm gonna keep backing up the Magitech. 4, 5. Okay, so that's where we get to. And then is Cassette gonna launch herself, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Okay, so she gets launched 15 feet horizontally, and then whatever her movement is.
So she, let's see, we ended up there. Okay, so then she'll launch herself out, you said, which was 15 feet forward?
Yeah.
Okay, so 40 feet total forward, and then she will high dive into the air, so she'll basically be 60 feet up.
Okay.
What's up? I see you shaking your head like you came up with something cool.
No, I thought I. Well, no, I.
And then
just
she's up. Okay.
misunderstood how Swift would work, so I just was.
Yep, and that's her turn.
Okay, so she's up.
Yeah,
50
so
feet.
she's like way up, and then she'll come crashing down later.
Okay, sounds cool. So then, continuing my turn, I'm going to designate Kevin as my dance partner, and then I'm going to lean back and shoot.
Who's the dance partner?
Kevin.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot the monstrosity twice.
With your Reaper or with your?
No,
Crossbow?
with my with my pistol, my Garlean pistol.
Does that have the gas barrel?
Yes. So I'm activating the gas barrel. So 23.
If you're cackling while you use it, does that make it a laughing ghost?
Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, so 20, 32 for the second shot. I'm guessing that hits. Yeah. And these are radiant bullets.
Woo!
Ah. From Sid.
Yeah, from Sid.
Total Hellboy vibes with how you describe those bullets, Mike.
Ooh, 10.
It's very cool.
So 8 and 15, so that's what, 23? Yeah, 23 radiant damage.
Okay. Very nice.
Okay, so that was my turn. So, Sol?
You see smoking holes in Kakuzu's torso, which was previously covered almost entirely by metal. It's like you shot through the metal.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Sol's up. Kevin's on deck.
Alright. So. I'm going to, for my action, pull out one of the D4 fire arrows Deus made for me, and I will fire at the large monstrosity there.
Nice.
That is a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Excellent.
Turns out being real big doesn't make you super easily avoidable. Words are hard. Evasive. There we go. I've been drinking so much tea this past week.
Oh yeah.
Tea and honey. Can't get rid of this. So annoying.
So that will be 14 damage total, and 4 of that is fire. And the rest is piercing.
It looks as if the fire damage did nothing. So it is 14 plus 4, or 14 was including the fire?
It was 14 including the fire, so 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to give Bardic Inspiration to Kenji.
Oh, nice.
Or wait a second, sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna instead of giving him straight up the inspiration. Sorry, I misremembered how it works. I'm gonna use my Wanderer's Ballad, so I'm increasing Kenji's critical hit range by 1.
Oh.
For 7 rounds.
Did you hear that, Kenji?
Oh my man, you don't know what you've done to this man.
Okay, it is Kakuzu's turn. And the very first thing he does, you've not heard him say a word yet, by the way. He hasn't said anything. But he lets out this primal yawp, like this roar coming out of him, like he's from Dead Poet Society. And I love that people understand that reference. And you see the eye, the third eye on his forehead glows blue, and it looks like it's absorbing something as he does this. And then over the headsets, the transmitters, you hear each of Kenji's general squad, the samurai squad, all of them are like yelping in pain. So, if you remember, when you first met them, they had some of their limbs taken away that was replaced by glowing blue. That was Makoto, their battle mage, is the one who gave them those limbs, and that was Makoto's eye that just got lit up. So, yeah. Izumi is the first one that's able to speak, and she says, "So, I might be down an arm." Yeah. So it looks like those limbs that Makoto had given to them are no longer there.
They say fall back if you need to.
Okay. I feel like I'm missing some good puns. Should I grapple myself? I gotta be honest, that sounds awful. Oh, he's casting Solar Beam. Alright, yes.
We cast Soulless Beam instead.
I don't think those puns were worth me taking the time to look them up.
Nope.
That's the nature of puns.
You're wrong. Limbotomized is insane. Okay.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that is a
Maybe
good one.
to limit break. They've been limited. So for the first time, you hear him say something, and it sounds like metal scraping across like granite. And you just hear "Hornless." Okay.
You're not allowed to call him that.
About to lose your head again, and that's your last word.
It's not his last word. One of his 8 arms has a whip attached to it, which he's going to use on you right now.
The other 7 are just
You're all flipping
double
it off.
bird. Yeah, septuple bird to the Kenji.
That's gonna be a 26 to hit.
I mean, I guess.
Okay, so this is a spiked whip. Ouch. Sorry, I was just looking at it. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, that's a good slang there.
Did I
that
take
is
80 D5? Where'd you get a
No.
D5?
a D5? That is 15 slashing damage. Do you have any resistances?
Nah, dog. Come on.
Cool. You also take 8 points of fire damage. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
That is a 29.
Hey,
Okay. You feel him try to pull you closer to him, like while you're trapped in the whip, but you're able to like plant your feet and prevent it. So instead, he comes down on you with a hammer with his next attack.
Well, he shouldn't do that. That's rude.
Yeah, I know. I'll tell him. 26 this time.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Painful. This one's gonna be. Can I borrow D8? No, I'll just roll twice. Okay, that is 10 slashing damage. Oh my god, I rolled 2 ones.
Slashing with a hammer?
Yeah.
what?
I'm sorry, did I say slashing? I meant bludgeoning damage. I was looking at the wrong thing. The slashing is from the whip. The hammer does bludgeoning damage. What did I say? 10 damage from that?
You did?
Yeah, but you rolled 2 1s, so
No. That was the second part. You take 3 lightning damage because I rolled 3 1s on my 3d8.
Nice.
It seems very unlikely. All right. That is Kakuzu's turn. Kevin's up. The next player will be thing.
Kevin's gonna move. Kevin's gonna fly towards Kakuzu.
Battle music.
What was that, Kevin?
Kevin's flying towards Kakuzu.
Yeah,
And
how,
then he's
how
gonna
far?
say,
I hope to start playing it soon.
yeah, as far as I can move. So it's, what is it? Double speed, so you can go 80, I think.
Okay.
Why is it double speed?
Is it? Don't you go move faster when you're flying? I don't know. I can't remember the mechanics.
No, it's just whatever the flying speed is.
Okay, then yeah. And then he's gonna say, I'll wait for Daz.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, he's gonna say, man, I feel real bad for you, ugly guy. I mean, your dad must have not loved you enough, giving you enough hugs. You know what? Ken fought you. How about you fight me instead? And I'm just gonna compel him to duel me. Which just means he has to fight me, or he'll get disadvantage on things.
Damage?
It's a wisdom saving throw, but I think for this specific, there's nothing in the book, so I think it's just an auto hit. He's compelled to duel me.
No, there's a spell called Compelled Duel.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's supposed to be, isn't it? Okay, but what's the saving throw for it?
A wisdom saving throw, so I don't know what would be my spell modifier. Probably charisma. So how do I calculate that?
What's your charisma score?
+4. So it's the 80. Yeah.
Plus your proficiency, right?
Yeah, proficiency's 5.
So 13, 17?
That sounds right. If you have 18 charisma, then your save would be 17.
22.
All right. Well, then.
Yeah.
You sure? You want to check that one more time?
It was a 22.
Okay. Wisdom. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to get right next to him.
Okay. And you're dual wielding Tower Shield and Ivory Cutter?
Correct.
Okay. You have a bonus action. I just want to point out, Nobody's called in any allies yet.
The spell was the bonus action.
I thought my
Oh,
spell
was it?
was my bonus action. Yeah.
My bad.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I wanted to compel this duel before I called him my master.
I'm not trying to hint at anything. I'm just trying to make sure you guys don't forget.
No, I'm not forgetting it. Yeah, I wanted to try to make them invite me instead.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure I'm on the right page.
Yes. Okay. So we're at. That was it for Kevin.
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Cool. Yanni Silverhand. I just realized. What?
That's the name.
Do you know who Johnny Silverhand is?
I don't, but it amuses me still.
He's Keanu
I know who Johnny Silverhand is.
Yeah. And he's in a band called Samurai. So this guy is Yanni Silverhand. He is a samurai.
I like it. Very well done.
Wait a minute, then we can't kill him.
Well, does he really die?
Because if we kill him, that's super bad luck. He's such a good guy.
Sure he is. Okay.
No,
Well, the actor that
we
plays
have to
him
kill
is-
him. We have to kill him because Johnny Silverhand in life was an asshole.
But
Johnny
whose brain
Silverhand
is he going to
2.0.
end up in?
Kevin's. There's plenty of room.
Right, Kevin.
That's fair.
That makes no sense. Poor guy.
Catching strays every session.
Okay, so I'm just going to tell you guys, I forgot to put the two Shiki that they wrote in on. I forgot to put them in initiative order. So I'm going to have them both go after Yanni, and then from that point forward, I'm just going to have this Shiki go after the Necromancer, this Shiki go after Yanni.
Yeah.
Just letting you guys know what's up. Okay. So he is...
And the Shiki wrote in on.
I was going to leave, but I actually really like that one.
You get it 4 times. Okay, cool.
No.
I don't love that realization.
Yeah, who cool for who?
Okay. All right. Yanni is his metal arms start shining.
Oh shit, he's burning finger.
This hand of mine is burning red. He just points at Kenji and says, "Yours is the drill that will pierce the heavens." Oh, that's a different anime.
Kenji is immediately inspired to defeat God.
Cool. Let's do this. First hit. 27. Jesus. 19. Second hit.
19 does miss.
Okay, 26. 27, 19, 26. Nat 20.
I would say 3 out of those 4 hit.
Is the nat 20 the one that missed?
That is correct.
He's using Masterwork Katana. That's just rude. First hit for 14 damage, slashing. Second for 19 damage slashing. And the last one is max dice. 39 points of damage slashing.
Ow.
Yeah. And he's then going to, where is it? You can get an attack of opportunity, but he's using leap back.
Fuck yeah, I'll take an attack of opportunity.
Okay, go for it.
23.
That hits.
20 damage.
Yikes.
I was gonna see if I could touch your damage on Holy Honor, but way too far.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the Shiki are gonna go. This Shiki is gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna use Muddy Fart. Yes, that is the attack. And
I used it earlier today.
This hits everything within 20 foams. So, oh boy, this is a Constitution saving throw. Yeah. Cassette.
Oh,
Kevin,
well, because that's 60 feet up here, so
then no.
misses.
So
County's
Kevin,
up.
Kevin, Kenji, who's this?
Hayate.
Thank you, Hayate and Oleana.
Does a 6 save?
No.
Aw, beans.
Does it do anything to the wizard?
No, it does not. It's a 16 saving throw.
Damn it.
Saving throw of what? I'm sorry, what am I rolling?
Constitution 16.
Ah, okay. Sure, buddy.
What?
Also, reroll inspiration on someone.
I gave you one permanent, it's not permanent, it's a one-time use that doesn't expire. It's just advantage. So yes, you can reroll with it.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't write it down.
That was your Christmas gift.
Oh,
so, yeah.
that was right.
Oh, actually, I should use my Christmas gift.
Go for it.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. I still failed. Thanks for Christmas.
Is it coal?
Christmas is canceled.
Should I give you a Kwanzaa gift instead?
Thanks, Ebenezer Scrooge, for my second failed attempt.
Didn't hit you, did it?
No, I'm back here with that.
So Kevin, what'd you get?
23.
23? Okay.
Yeah.
And Hayate?
8.
Okay. Oleana?
15.
Okay, so everybody except for Kevin got hit with it. And it's not a terrible amount, don't worry. It's 16 points of damage.
But I used my Christmas gift on it.
32 points of damage.
It's 16 points of damage. If you failed, Kevin, you would take half. So it's 8 points for you. If you failed your save, you have half speed next round. And you are half sickened. So if you get hit by this again, you get the sickened condition. What?
Sounds not good.
In game terms, it's called twice come ruin, I think. Speaking of which.
Yeah, you're gonna come twice. Wait, what?
Speaking of which, we're gonna have this Shiki come up. Actually, it's gonna float over to Oleana and try to take a bite.
Chompity chomp.
Does a 13 hit?
Nope.
I'm shocked. Hayate, you're up.
All right then. How far away am I from Mr. Kenji?
30 feet.
Well, in that case, I will use my bonus action to use Bhutan. Use 3 types of mudra. Heighten my body's abilities for 1 minute. Speed is doubled. 2 bonus to AC. Advantage on dexterity saving throws. And additional action on my turns.
Woo.
And I will...
It's turned out, doesn't it?
Hmm?
Isn't there a downside for that or no?
Not for Huton.
Okay.
Ooh, that's saucy.
In that case, I am going to run up to Kenji and hand him a vial.
Chris.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a little bit late, but if you want
Look like a thirsty friend.
It's thirsty for your sister.
And can I attack the creepy face thing closest to me?
Yes.
I only got 1 shot at it, so...
Did you just heal Kenji?
No, I just gave him a vial.
Okay.
That's a nat 20. So,
Let's go.
So max damage on 1 die, that's 6... 16. That's 18 plus... That doesn't help. 19... That's 35 force damage.
Okay. You look like you cut deep wounds in the cheeky. Have you ever made sourdough bread before? Or seen
Yes.
how it's made?
Well, I've seen it.
You know
Yes.
how when you cut it and it just kind of folds open a little bit and you see the dough beneath? That's kind of what's going on with the shiki right now. Don't like it?
Thank you, I ate it.
Does that mean I'm doing a good job describing it?
Yes.
Okay, good. On a scale of 1 to 125, he is, for argument's sake, a 17. You know what? I'm not even mad about that. I'll let that go.
I'm so sorry. I know you don't like that kind of metagaming, but I just found it fun.
No, that was funny.
What fucked you up so bad? I didn't realize you got destroyed.
Literally everything has attacked me except the one
Everything
thing that did a
attacked him.
13 to you. And on mine, there was only one thing that rolled below a 20, and it was one attack.
He's very lucky, I guess.
You gotta get closer.
Yeah, I'll use close.
Well, just for the record, just so you don't think I'm picking on you.
Oh, dude, I don't, by the way. And even if you were, I don't care. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah,
Okay.
and even if you were rolling for randomness, it makes sense that they try to kill Kenji. I mean, they really
Right,
like
yeah,
that.
no, like, there is zero bitterness from me as a player, by the way.
Just saying. Also, they have no idea what the rest of the team is capable of. They only know what Kenji's capable of. And Hayate, technically.
Oh, yeah, you don't have to worry, dude. No hard feelings at all.
I'm just explaining, that's all. Okay. Speaking of which, we're going to have another lightning storm go off, and I'm going to let Jimmy roll this one. Jimmy, roll 3d8, please, and tell me what each number is. And if you roll a double, re-roll it.
Okay. 8 and 8 and 8. Okay. Grabbing dice. 3d8. We have a 2, a 4, and you said re-roll it if it's a double?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Oh. Okay. Well, 2 hits nobody.
3, 4.
And technically, Christian, I'm just going to count you mostly as on quadrant 4 here.
Okay.
Not quadrant, but square 4. Still make a dex check. I need you to make a dex check. Now, the Reaper, does that have a separate health pool than you?
Yeah.
Roll for it, too, then.
Kitty!
This is also... Tabi, you also need to make a dex save. Okay. Who had less than an 18? The Reaper did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit a 4.
It's 28 damage if you failed, 14 if you succeeded, unless you have evasion.
And the Reaper pull an Iron Man and absorb the lightning to get stronger?
It's already very strong, so no. It's kind of like having another party member just by having it here.
How much damage was it? The full damage?
28.
28.
Tabi, what did you roll?
Dex, 21.
Okay, so you take half damage unless you have evasion. Look at his palms, man. He's pulling the shoes off.
Hey, thanks for the temp HP.
I know I definitely do that.
Yeah.
Y'all wrote down your plus 10 max HP as well, right?
Oh, I do not.
As long as you would have let Oleana do acupuncture on you, you get the plus 10 max HP.
Speaking of which, Oleana's up, followed by Kenji.
Okay. Oh, and since I'm believing that everybody has forgotten it up until this point, that acupuncture also gives advantage on the first saving throw you make, so the next saving throw you make, because everybody forgot.
I'm fine with that.
I remembered, but I didn't use it. I didn't want to.
I remembered I totally used it. It wasn't necessary, and then the next one I failed horribly.
No. Yeah. But it's specifically the next one so as to not be too overpowered. But okay, so Oleana, I cannot see where she is because there is a flying thing in the way.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
I can't see where Oleana is.
Oleana's right here.
How close am I to Kenji?
20 foams?
Perfect. Then I will move to Kenji, dragging Mr. Necromancer with me because I have the grappler feat.
25 foams.
Still enough. I have 55 movement, so...
Do you get half movement if you're dragging him?
No, because I have the grappler feat. If he's my size or smaller, there's no penalty.
Cool.
So I drag him with me. I'm gonna punch him twice in the gut on the way. Oh, and he takes an automatic 5 fire damage from my Magitech Overdrive, burning him as I grapple him.
But that's fucked up.
Oh, I misheard. Alright, so that first hit is a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
And the second is to 24. That's better. 5, 10, 13. Okay. For a total of... Not bouncing out. Uh, 37 force damage on the 2 punches.
Okay. Yeah.
And I heal a little bit of that. And then I'm going to use Hand of Mercy on Kenji to heal him for...
Christian, did I tell you not to?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you told me.
Kenji, you heal 36.
Nice.
Kenji heals 36?
Oh, I'm in
Yes.
lesbians with you.
Yeah, I use a flurry of blows, but I replace all the punches with healing touches instead, and each healing touch is 1d10 plus 5.
Ooh, gotta pay extra for that.
Anything else, Oleana?
Nope, that's action, bonus action, move.
Okay. Kenji's up, followed by Cassette and Bobby.
Okay. Kenji's gonna turn to our boy Yanni. Yanni Silverhand. He should be right next to me, no? Oh, I took an attack of opportunity. I see what you're saying. Yep.
Jumped away.
Sorry, he's out of camera for us, but got it.
It's right here.
No, you're fine. Great. Then I will stay on our big boy. And I am going to should have prepared my turn better.
Oh, and that's 2 concentration saves from the mage for maintaining vampiric touch.
Yeah.
Great. I'm going to attack him twice this turn. That is a 27 and a 25.
Those will both hit. Jimmy, I don't remember how much damage you did, but I'm pretty sure I beat both of them with concentration check.
Yeah, they would have been, half of the damage would have been the 10 minimum, so 2 10 checks.
Yeah, it was beat.
Kazuku has to make a Constitution saving throw. DC 18.
Plus 6. 18.
Meets it, beats it, doesn't it?
Yep.
Meets it, beats it, yeah.
You're the worst, and I hate you. He takes 9 and 8 damage.
Okay.
And that's Kenji's turn. Welcome to Kenji not critting.
I'm going to use a legendary attack
Why?
from Morgan. I think she's going to use a drain land.
Fun.
It's an AoE.
Also, visually, how's she looking beat up after getting pummeled for several
Not
turns?
good. Not good, which is why I'm giving her a legendary action. So she's going to do Drain Life, which hits friends and foes indiscriminately. It is a Constitution saving throw for everybody within 20 foams. And it was 17.
Constitution saving throw of what? Oh, Constitution. I'm dumb. Never mind.
Failed.
Kenji, I just healed you. You hold on to that health.
That cheeky failed. That cheeky succeeded. Kakuzu failed. Okay. So, did anyone get 17 or higher?
Kevin did.
Okay. So you guys will take half. $27 total, so half will be 14.
Dang it. Finally out of my temp health.
Yeah, that's why I'm just
Took a while.
the Reaper.
They failed. That one succeeded. So who did I hit? That was 3 of you succeeded. So 14 times 3 is 30. No, 42. And 27 times 4 is 108. So 150 total. Wow, that's all. Morgan heals a lot. 75 points.
Yeah.
All right, that was legendary action. Cassette and Tavi are up. Sol and Deus on deck.
Cool. Tavi, do you want Cassette to go first, or do you want to go?
You
I didn't hear that.
can go, it's fine.
Okay, then Cassette.
Before Cassette's turn, you hear cheering from the Ishgardians as you see the mounted cavalry of Ishgardian knights just mow through 2 companies.
Nice.
Go ahead.
Cool. So Cassette will descend from her high dive on top of Morgan, because Morgan just did that big old blasty blast.
Yeah.
So that is a dexterity saving throw from Morgan.
That's a fail.
Cool. Then Cassette will also tack on a spine shatter dive on top of that.
Oh boy.
So they are. That's the stun. Okay. Because this
Is
has
this
a lot of.
automatic, or do I have a save on that?
By failing the save against the dive, you fail the save against the stun.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
All right. So high dive is.
Oh, 15.
55 damage. Oh wait, sorry. Hold on. One more. That one changes. Okay, so 62. 62 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then they are.
And real healthy, not looking so good.
Yep, and then they are stunned until. Hold on, where'd it go? Stunned until the end of Cassette's next turn. That does launch Cassette out of her dragon trance, so she'd have to spend a bonus action to do that again. She would ask, though, if anyone has an ally summon suggestion for this moment.
Why are you texting her?
No, I'm just saying that I feel like that's something Cassette would do when she has a bonus action to use.
Yep.
So if somebody.
Allies you can contact.
Yeah. So does anybody have a suggestion on that?
I would say either Estinian or Aurelian.
She'd
Not
want
Aurelian.
to call in her boyfriend.
Yeah. Did you say not Aurelian?
I said not Aurelian.
Oh.
Yeah, calling in Estinian to help take out giant monster tracks. So yeah, then so Cassette, as her bonus, she'll come summon Estinian to assist with fighting Kakazu.
Estinian's not her boyfriend, by the way. She likes somebody else named Pippin.
We have not seen him yet.
Nope.
Oh.
It's more Estinian's more her idol.
Oh, got it. Okay, makes sense.
Mentor kind of thing. So you're calling Estinian?
Yes.
Okay. And you want him to attack Kakuzu?
Yes.
Kakazu?
Yep.
How do I say it, Kenji? Is it Kakazu?
Kakazu, yes.
Okay.
Yo, watch your language.
Yep. And then as her regular action, she'll just do one attack against Morrigan, which is a 16. Does that hit?
16 on Morgan?
Yes.
It does not.
Okay.
He has
then,
advantage because he's prone or he's
no,
restrained.
prone. He's grappled, which doesn't do a whole lot other than stop him from moving, her from moving.
Oh, so he's not restrained.
No. Yeah, restrained is better.
If you're attacking Morgan, Morgan is stunned.
Oh, right. So that does do some things. Attacks do have advantage. And that stunned is the auto fail. Huh, well, I rolled worse, somehow, even with a stun. So, Cassette still misses. But if anybody's got dex or strength saves, now's the time to throw them at Morrigan.
I mean, if Kevin could.
Man, if somebody has a disintegrate spell right now, cough, soul, cough.
Sorry, what were you saying?
If somebody had the disintegrate spell, for example, Morrigan auto fails dex saves while stunned.
Where'd you send that?
What happened?
Laughing at Alex's GIF usage to his wife.
Okay. Technically it's Morgan, but we don't have to tell her that. History is on. Sorry, your chat just says history is on, but you make me laugh. Well done with the Emperor's New Groove. She didn't like that gift?
She did not. She was like, come on. I was like, you're attacking us. What do you expect me to do?
Okay, so who was Estinian attacking?
Kakazu.
Okay, so Estinian, you call him up, he comes in, he uses Nastrond. No, we're going to use Stardiver. So you just see him, like, Estinian says, I'm on my way already. So you see, like, purple in the sky, and then streaking straight towards Kakazu is Estinian as he's coming down to do a whole bunch of damage. And let me just check something real quick. Alex, can you roll a d20 for me, please?
No pressure.
Is it for you or is it for us?
It's for an ally. It's not for me, it's not for you, it's for Estinian.
Okay. I was gonna roll that one for you.
Is that your bad die?
No, it's been rolling awful all night. So.
Fuck. 9.
9? Okay. Estinian comes down with his lance hard, like there's force behind it, and you just see like this trail of purple behind him, purple rings, as he's coming down out of the sky. As soon as he hits Kakazu, the rings like collapse down on him like a sonic boom. It's gonna do a whole bunch of damage.
Oh, fuck yeah. Sucks badass.
I'm gonna say 5d12 plus. So 57 damage.
Can you add 6 to that? Because I sharded myself on my attack.
Why'd you do that?
because I forgot the Gauss barrel adds damage.
Yes.
I did not hear the word shorted. I heard the word sharded.
I
That's what
heard
I
the
heard, too.
exact same.
I thought it was like something to do with the fart spell. I was so confused.
Definitely more deadly.
Okay. As Estinian comes down and he's like going through Kakazu, one of Kakazu's hands comes up with a dagger and stabs Estinian through the stomach.
No.
That was not a safe call. Estinian, for the first time that you've ever seen him, does not have that stern, focused look on his face. He has a look of pure pain, and he is out of breath. As he collapses to the ground, who do we want to be Estinian?
So now I have to tell Jess when I was controlling her character, I got Estinian stabbed.
And that's all we're going to say for now.
Oh god. I've made a huge mistake.
Okay. This is why I have you guys roll the dice if something bad happens. Just for the record, just so you know, I'm rolling a d4 every time you call him in, and if I get a 1, something bad happens.
We can all agree it's Jess's fault, right?
It's her fault for not being here, really.
No, Jess, we love you if you're watching this.
She's not watching.
Well, I mean, in the future.
She might be, you're right.
Yeah.
Future Jess, we love you.
Speaking of which, Tavi is up. Sol and Deus are next.
So when I did the necrotic fireball, could I tell if it like healed any of the bad creatures or at least hurt which ones? Like, can I tell if any of them resisted?
Yeah, it seemed to be somewhat absorbed by Morgan. The rest of them, Kakazu seemed to take less damage, not absorbed, but less damage, and the others, it seemed to do normal.
That's what I get for doing necrotic damage. I guess I'll fly over and help out on Keanu Reeves. Or not Keanu Reeves. Keanu.
Okay, so we've got Tavi flying over to Yanni Silver.
Alright,
And you're
so
above
I'll
him now.
attack a few times.
So are you getting down to his level?
Yeah.
Okay.
First one's a nat 20.
Oh, that's what happened.
No, my wife's doing something. It's very stupid.
Okay.
Is Kevin flying?
No, yeah, he's still flying because he hasn't hit the ground yet to fight. He will after, this next go around.
Alright, so a nat 20, and then a 25, and then... I think my pet missed. I rolled a 5 on the last one.
I didn't catch what you just said.
His pet hit.
His
Or
pet
miss.
hit?
Pet, yeah, X.
X, okay.
Alright, so nat 20 and a 25 for my attacks, though.
They both hit. What was that?
20, 25.
I got that. I didn't know if you were trying to tell me something.
Max. It's gonna come to max.
David's nuts.
Okay, just give me a bit to add up damage.
It's a lot of damage. Sol and Deus are going to be on deck while we're waiting to add up damage. Morgan is up, but Morgan is stunned, so they skip their turn.
Nice. skip it.
So I'm gonna say.
Oh,
'cause
concentration save from the high dive, which would need to be a. What did I roll?
She's stunned. Her concentration's gone.
Yes. Awesome.
So if we're going at the same time, Soul's gonna turn to Deus and be like, "Get us in there. We need to get closer."
Okay.
Are you still backwards?
Yep.
Why?
In case somebody comes over here. But I'm like driving backwards, going pop pop.
Why wouldn't you moonwalk with style into that one?
It's true.
Yeah.
Just picturing some of those awesome like mecha animes where they're just like drifting around the battlefield with jets.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so 2 shots.
Or Ingenium from My Hero Academia.
Yes, yes.
Ooh. 13, 17. That probably misses, right?
Who are you attacking?
The big dude.
17, actually. 17 hits.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. 17 does not hit.
17 misses, right? Okay. It's 26.
26 does hit.
Okay. Okay, so 9 radiant damage.
Okay. And Soul?
Then I reload with my bonus.
You do think that your radiant damage is doing more than you expected.
Okay.
Sid coming through.
Alright, Soul, we're
So-
here.
Against Johnny. On the nat 20, the crit, it's 38 slashing damage, 48 necrotic.
Jesus Christ.
And then on the regular hit, it's 25 more slashing and 21 necrotic.
If I'm mathing this correctly.
So 63 slashing total and 69 necrotic total.
Nice.
I must have done that wrong. 63 plus 69. Okay. So 119? No, 129. Jesus.
Smite crits, so good.
Okay. Yanni's looking pretty beat up. Just saying. Definitely not at full health. Okay. Are you doing anything else? Tavi, are you calling in an ally or no?
No, I used my bonus action for my X's attack.
No, I had to reload with my bonus, but it's Soul's turn.
So Soul's gonna look down on Morgan and be like, "I had good luck with this previously, so I'm gonna pull out my bow and use Disintegrate on Morgan."
Her body can't move, but her eyes go wide and she's just staring straight at you. And it looks like they're slowly becoming more bloodshot the longer she's staring at you.
I go, "Wow, I hate this, but this is happening."
I think it's an auto hit, right? Because she's stunned.
Advantage.
Cool. You hit. Oh, it's advantage.
Oh, is it?
Advantage on the attack roll, auto fail on the next saving throw. Or the associated saving throw.
Okay, so it's a dexterity saving throw for you,
Oh, it's just a dexterity save?
right?
No, so
Yeah.
Disintegrate, you have to hit with an attack roll, and then they have to take a dex save. So the dex save is a fail because of stun. Your attack roll's made at advantage also because of stun.
Say a melee.
A creature targeted by this spell must make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, usually
On a
you
failed
don't.
save, the target takes 10d6 plus 40 force damage.
Yeah, usually you don't do a save
Okay.
and an attack. roll.
Yeah, it's
one
not
on one.
usually.
Well, but that's why am I thinking of the older version of Disintegrate?
Well, the older version was just like it goes off.
Yeah. Save
Oh,
die.
yeah, no, I'm thinking of a different spell. Yeah, never mind. So it just auto fails.
Cool.
I think you're thinking of Finger of Death.
That might be it.
Do you say anything? What do you do?
If I see that look in her eyes, Soul literally says I'm sorry as he shoots because that's fucked up.
Okay. You shoot, and because your hand is shaking, your bead goes and hits her foot,
Okay.
And then you just see her body from the foot all the way up, just slowly falling to pieces. The eyes are the last to go as they stare at you.
Kind of fucked up. You made her feel all the death before she actually died. If anything, you caused her more pain.
You remove her from the board.
Oh god.
And now Oleana is covered in dead person dust because she was grappling her.
It's gonna be great for my PTSD.
I actually kind of love that you have PTSD because that makes these kind of interactions better.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Deleted. Oh, yeah, like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Oh god. Okay.
Are you gonna call him an ally or?
Justinian.
I think Soul's gonna be. I think literally Soul's gonna be so messed up by this. He's not gonna call anybody in, but he's gonna give Hayate inspiration. That's like all he can do at this point.
How do you give him inspiration? What are you doing?
I just like go do what I can't do.
Okay, you know, not a song because I was thinking you could sing like "Dust in the Wind" or something.
Oh my god. Yes, he's singing Dust in the Wind, and it's the most tragic shit you've ever seen.
Okay.
Yeah. I was sitting next to Soul and I started to cry.
All right, Hayate has inspiration. We're actually going to stop there for tonight. It's getting late enough that this is going to have to be a two-parter. That was like perfect timing. I did not do that on purpose. That was just in the music.
I legitimately.
That's so funny.
That's so
That was just the end of the song.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, so that was awesome. Let's take pictures of this just so we know where we are. And I'll take pictures of this so I don't forget.
Oh, just so you know, Kevin's gonna call his master on his next attack.
You are or not?
He is.
Okay.
Just so you know, it's coming.
Awesome so far.
Yeah, this fight's so fun, man.
There's more to come.
All right, guys, I gotta get out of here. Have early morning meetings.
All right.
Bye.
See you later.
Thanks, guys. Thanks,
All
everyone.
right.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
friends.
Bye.
GG's.
GG's.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
I will say, Estinian looks like he's breathing. What was that?
So the question is, do we like him enough, like Emmerich, to save him?
Ha. I'm pretty sure Cassette would be very upset if we let Estinian bleed out on the ground just next to us for several minutes.
I'm pretty sure that Cassette, if no one else, would do something to help Estinian.
Yep.
I will say that my thinking was after my next turn, I was gonna try and jump out and go and revivify him because I thought he was dead.
Oh, yeah.
So
Well, I'm not saying he's not.
I'm not saying he's not either, but I'm just
Like,
saying that's
even
kind of
when
what Soul's idea.
When
right
you guys
now.
get knocked unconscious, I mean, technically you're still breathing. It's just until you fail 3 dex saves
Okay.
or death saving throws. Yeah.
But yeah, Soul's definitely gonna try and rescue him the next turn.
Okay.
I'm looking to see if there's a good gif of Stardiver that I can show you.
Go use the ejector seat on you.
Yes.
Launch it.
Ejectocito, cuz.
But then you land on him, and that causes 2 auto fails because you damage him while he's bleeding out.
Oh no.
Worth it.
What have I done?
Right, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Talk to you
All
soon.
right. Good seeing you.
Yep. Night, everyone.
Good night.
I'm looking forward to this.
Me too. I've been looking forward to it since last week.
Me too. When are you going car shopping?
Probably in a couple of weeks when I get some the money.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta tell you, when I saw that car or your car when I pulled up, I'm just like,
I was just very glad that
yeah.
Christian wasn't hurt.
Yeah.
That looked gnarly.
Yeah.
That was my worst. I don't know if you remember, but it was almost a year ago. Do you remember when I texted you? I said I had a really bad dream that you had died.
Oh.
That was almost a year ago.
A year ago. Oh. Well.
Yeah.
Almost happened.
You remember that, right?
I remember you saying that, yeah. But I generally don't dwell on morbid things like that.
Well, that's good. I try not to, but my brain does weird things.
Yeah.
Here you go. You can have an old treasure sheet.
It's a newfound treasure.
I'll put this here for now.
Okay. Yeah, so